Hey YouTubers, this is Rant and Robin.
And DigiFoxCat.
Alright, this is Deadpool. Deadpool is one of my favorite characters. You'll notice we've kind of thrown this in with the other Funko Pops. He is a Fabrications stuffed or soft sculpture by Funko.
He's soft.
When I think of Deadpool, I think of Will Friedle, who you may also know from Boy Meets World as Eric Matthews. I had the awesome opportunity to meet Will Friedle at WonderCon a couple years ago. Really nice guy, but he did the voice of Deadpool for Spider-Man Unlimited with his
Ultimate Spider-Man.
Ultimate Spider-Man for his TV appearance. So when I think of Deadpool, this really makes me think cartoon, not really the Deadpool movie, because Ryan Reynolds didn't play what I would call a cute Deadpool.
Yeah. Okay, so this one was my first Funko Pop. It was given to me from my sister. And it's Captain America from the Avengers movie, so it's Chris Evans. Woo, all Chris Evans fans. He's really nice detail. He's got some metallic silver on his stars and his shield. And his A isn't quite as good as it could be, but I think it's supposed to be silver instead of white.
I really like the design on this. They really made the helmet look like the plastic leather-like helmet it did on the movie, as opposed to the cartoons, which made his outfit more completely spandex. The movies went the armor route. I wasn't as crazy about that, but they definitely captured that in this Funko. There is a little bit of a sloppy paint job, just barely on the chest. It's hard to see in the video, but the star kind of comes over a little bit on the chest into the armor plate a little bit. Other than that, the paint job is very well done. The A does seem a little lighter than it should be, though.
Alright, here's another one of my Marvel. I'll probably be doing most of the Marvel. So, this is Hawkeye from the Avengers Age of Ultron. I believe he was the first Hawkeye. And then you had the one from the Civil War that's in the big pack with Spider-Man and S.H.I.E.L.D. And the two little mini Captain America and Iron Man keychains. So, this is pretty decent design. They got more purple on him, even though his box looks more maroon color. It's not my favorite design. I like him better in the other two Avengers movies. I didn't really care for his design in Age of Ultron. But I think they did a decent job with his details. You even say he's got his details for his firing gloves.
I just want to say that this really, to me, looks like the actor. You get some where it really looks like the character. You get some where they just look kind of neutral. But I look at this and I see Jeremy Shada, or whatever his name is, the guy who plays Hawkeye. I definitely see him. Bourne Legacy, the Bourne movies, I believe it's the same actor. It really captures him, but I prefer the classic Hawkeye suit. But by the time I went to get this for her, I couldn't find the original outfit of Hawkeye.
Yeah.
Alright, so this is Doctor Strange. Now, many of you are going to ask, I'm sure, what the glasses are on his face. This was a gift from my wife's parents. They think that I look like Doctor Strange, which, for those of you who know who I am, I do kind of look like Doctor Strange. I have the goatee. I was just missing the glasses. So they drew on a pair of glasses onto the Doctor Strange one and put it back in. So I jokingly tell people it's my special edition. But anyways, it's Doctor Strange. Other than that, it's the movie version, played by Benedict, and it's very well done. I like the cape. It comes up over his ears, as you can see right there. They've put the hint of gray into his sideburns, or in the top of his hair, and given a lot of detail into his outfit and the robe he's wearing, along with really giving detail to the goatee. A lot of times goatees are just kind of drawn on. In this case, they really got, it really looks like a beard. It's got individual hairs and stuff like that, and as kind of a facial hair fanatic, I find stuff like that to be very well done.
Alright, now we have SpiderGwen. This idea of Gwen Stacy becoming the Spider-Woman, the Amazing Spider-Woman, came from a What If comic, and then it was translated out as, oh, this seems like a really great idea. Gwen Stacy's getting a lot of popularity because of the Amazing Spider-Man movies, so let's bring her into the comics, and she was an integral part of the Spider-Verse saga. And I really like this design. I really think that they captured her well. Don't care too much for the face. It just looked like the paint got a little splattered, so she kind of has a pink face. But the design on the inside, you can see like the lines, the webbing lines in the inside of her mask.
I was gonna say it really captures her look in the comics. The comics have kind of this weird style in her solo comic. Where it's almost kind of this modernistic, cartoony kind of look, and it really seems to capture that to me, especially on the face, because the artists in the paint kind of have kind of that pink hint to her face sometimes. But they really captured her suit. She does have a very simple outfit, and I think they captured that quite well, and I do like the webbing inside the hood, although I wouldn't have minded if there had been some way they could have made the hood with more depth to it.
Yeah, that's good. Alright, here's SpiderGwen Unmasked from that same set that SpiderGwen was in. I believe this one was more regularly found at Walgreens, but I'm not positive on that. I really like this design, and kind of like that they kept the hood up and showed her with just her face mask cowl gone. And she really captures the essence of I'm still in angst with my hood on, but I'm showing my side of humanity by revealing my true face.
I feel like with this one, kind of, that they almost captured the movie Gwen, sort of. Even though movie Gwen is technically a different universe, it feels like I look at it and I see that actor sort of looking at it. But which one would you say you like better, the movie, the unmasked or the masked version? Because I know we have both.
Yeah, I'd probably say that the regular one's better just because it's more of the character. This is like a halfway in between the two characters. This is SpiderGwen.
Special edition.
Versus this is, I'm half Amazing Spider-Woman, and I'm half Gwen Stacy, and that's just the distinction of the mask really makes it the Spider-Gwen character.
Yeah, I've got to say, although there's more detail in this one, I probably like the masked version too. Alright, we're moving on to something different. This is one of mine that I picked up recently at a comic book store. We were going to make this video about Marvel as well as Sci-Fi and TV, because really our DC collection encompasses almost as much as all of these combined, or more. So this is Fry from Futurama. My second favorite character from Futurama. I really liked how they gave him kind of the blank stare that Fry is known for. Fry always comes across kind of stupid. They gave him the blank stare and the signature red jacket with the white shirt, although the white shirt with the shading of the red almost appears from a distance to be pink, but I do believe it is actually white. They got detail in his pants, and they even got the Fry hair correctly done, along with the nose too. It's hard to differentiate characters like this. A lot of times you'll get a more normal looking character in a sci-fi show. He's harder to differentiate from other characters, but yeah, I really like how well they did this Fry, but you do have to know the character to see who it is.
Yeah. I might see this.
Alright, so this is Bender. This is my favorite character from Futurama. I got them both together at the same time because it was buy two for a lower price than just one alone. You'll notice Bender is actually holding a alcohol bottle, as would be fitting his character because it is his fuel. In fact, he gets drunk if he's without it, which is very odd, but a hilarious episode in the series. When he has a rusty beard, and a couple times he tries to go without it for religious reasons too. And then there's Robot Monodon or whatever. Anyways, I like how they did the eyes. They really captured his angry look. He's always kind of angry at everyone. They've got you can see the detail of his door on the front, although it doesn't open, which would I think make it 10 times better. But then his arms, they really got the arms, and I wish the alcohol bottle had more detail, because it might be funny if they had put an actual brand that he uses in the show. And then of course his antenna is up on the top, but that's kind of hard to see. But overall, this is one of my favorite pop vinyls that I've got in the collection, just because of the character and because of how well they captured him in chibi form.
Alright, so this is Captain Jack Harkness from Doctor Who with his vortex manipulator. This is a FYE exclusive, extremely hard to find. We went to several FYEs looking for it. Finally found one. He has a really good design. I really like the detail that they got in these. He's got a different pose. You can see the vortex manipulator on his arm there, and he's got details of his jacket. He's got his little belt with his holster for his gun. And overall, this is probably one of my favorite companion characters from Doctor Who. I just really like how he is basically, I don't know what you call it, anything that walks and breathes and says hello, he hits on.
Omnisexual, I think.
Yeah.
I really like this one because, you know how I said earlier that certain ones capture the actor? Well, this one really captures John Barrowman. And
really
John Barrowman's got that specific hair on almost every character he's played, whether it's Malcolm Reynolds in Arrow or Jack Harkness in Doctor Who. It really, I think, captures who he is, kind of just shows you it's not just Jack, but it's John Barrowman dressed as Jack. And to me, I can look at it and I can see John Barrowman. Even though it doesn't have his mouth or anything, it definitely says John Barrowman, even if it didn't have the name on it.